Welcome to the Summer 2004 CPL Counter-Strike Finals. The CPL main event featured reigning champions SK in an uphill battle versus the dominant upper bracket champs, Team Eyeballers.
6 months ago, and NOA, who incidentally able to survive their element. Well, you know, there did appear to be a lot of random.
SK started things off in traditional fashion, winning a fast pistol round, followed by 2 quick wins versus a saving Team I. Once the guns came out, though, momentum shifted permanently towards the Eyeballers. SK seemed scattered and out of focus as Team Eyeballers matched creative strat calling with perfect execution. At the half, the score was 7-5 in favor of Team Eyeballers. The second half started with a close pistol win for I. Iskel saves a broken strat by scoring 4 kills and a defuse on a frustrated SK team. Isco would prove to be the dominant force for I and a nail in the coffin for SK. With over 15 kills on the board in the second half alone, as I wins 5 in a row, ending the SK reign and starting a new chapter in Counter-Strike history.
Well, we've managed to pull Hyper off the stage after his team Eyeballers has won the CPL. How do you feel, and how's it feeling? I mean, geez, there's so many people watching this.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to describe how I feel right now because I haven't realized it yet, but I'm kind of overwhelmed. I think the whole team is, and it will kick in like in 8 or 9 hours or 7 days or 1 year
tomorrow
maybe.
morning.
Yeah, we'll see, but it feels great.
You know, looking at how you guys played, unbelievable performance, 13-5 against the team that was basically decided, you know, for the past year has dominated the sport. Did you really expect to play this well against them in the finals after, you know, a pretty close match yesterday in the winners bracket final?
Yeah, well, I've always known we have the potential to beat them and beat them big, and the hard thing is to do it in a tournament when it really matters. Because you have to have a lot of confidence and show no respect. Just play your own game and stick to that. Show them no respect. The minute you show them respect, they will run over you like a train.
You know, you've played them in a couple final matches like you spoke about, and you've not had the performances you maybe have wanted, you know, and able to clinch out the championships. Is this a little bit of a, yes, we've finally done it, or we've gotten over the hill?
Of course it is. We lost like 4 finals in a row to them, and they were a mind ghost basically, but now we won 3 games in a row, so we're their mind ghost now, and we won't stop.
Yeah, definitely. You guys have a little bit of a dominating performance all the way along. I think you didn't give up much more than 7 rounds other than the match to SK that we spoke of a little while ago. What's the secret? Fill us in a little bit. What do you think's the reason?
I don't know really. I think we're good. We're really good, that's all I think. We're unstoppable right now, I think. We could beat anyone. But next tournament, you'll never know. Teams will practice really hard to beat us because we're defending champions. And
there's going to be a lot of demo reviewing of your matches this weekend.
We will change our tactics to the next tournament, though, I promise you.
Well, I got to speak of your new member, Isco. Definitely played unbelievable. I think 18-0 at one point. I mean, when you picked him up, did you really believe that this was possible from him?
We knew he was a good player because otherwise we wouldn't have picked him up. Yeah. He was the best player with our clan in Sweden, so it was the natural selection. I don't know. We knew he was good, but he really showed up there that he's really one of the best players in the world right now.
Yeah, unbelievable, and I think you guys have shown a lot of people, you know, what you're all about. Hopefully you guys can move on from here. But speaking of moving on from here, you've got WCG maybe coming up. What do you think of the future of your team? Got to get a sponsor too. What are you thinking? Well,
we can't attend WCG because SK won the qualifier in Sweden, and they will be attending in San Francisco.
Well, they'll get an automatic buy. Hopefully there'll be another spot for another Swedish team. I think you guys can pick that up, can't you?
There's only one spot from each country.
Oh, there is? Okay. Okay. We'll see.
And I think it is at least. And we have to catch a sponsor now because we can't keep this up and pay for our own. It's impossible because it's really expensive to fly from Sweden to US.
Yeah.
And if we solve this sponsor question, we will for sure attend every event possible.
Let me ask one last question here before we wrap it up, and that's coming in, nobody was talking about you. I think absolutely no one sped the word Eyeballers and CPL Championship in the same sentence before this event started. But you guys definitely proved them wrong. Was there a little bit of a motivation factor from that? And also, I mean, looking at how you guys have basically, since CXG, been not able to play, were you guys coming out of nowhere a little bit, do you think?
Yeah, well, of course it's a motivation boost when people think you're a bad team. Yeah. And that makes us want to win even more. So, of course it was a big motivation boost, and I don't think it won't change. It won't change us this win. We will keep on struggling as we did.
Yeah. the money system, I think, leveled the playing field a little bit. Did you feel like there was a little more randomness to this tournament, or did you guys feel like you had something that maybe the other teams didn't and were able to come out and do so?
I think the money system makes it 10 times less random, because it's no camping out, and I think it's more action, more shooting, more tactics.
And that definitely favored you guys here.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I thank you for getting on here with us, and congratulations to you and your teammates. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yep.